Hey guys, what's up? Today is another Rust video where I'm going to be doing some more Rust programming, and you'll just be learning it along with me. So yeah, let's get right into it. So if I go to Rust syllabus, okay, let's start Enum's basic. Actually, I want to see. So this is semi-structured logs, sublist, poker, allergies, tournament, robot simulator, rectangle, and scale generator. Yeah, okay. Let's start. I'm going to do probably 3 of these, and then, yeah, I'm going to try milking this as long as possible, basically. You'll start with some stubbed functions and following enums. Okay, so the stub function is just a arrive clone, whatever the hell it is. So I'm guessing that's just that. And then the enum is just this. Your goal is to emit a log message as follows. Level message. You'll need to implement the functions that correspond with log levels. For example, the below snippet demonstrates an expected output for the log function. Log level error stack overflow returns error stack overflow. And for info time zone returns info time zone. Have fun. Okay, so I'm assuming if I do log colon error stack overflow, and then info will be that. Okay, so match comes in handy when working with enums. In this case, see how you might use it when figuring out what kind of language log message to generate. Okay, so the level is the thing, right? The thing that we want, and we know the level will be either info, warning, or error. So let's use a match. So if you search up pattern match Rust, basically what I'm going to try doing now is I'm not going to try teaching anymore. I watched a really good video that basically explained if you have some previous experience doing programming, the best way to learn how to actually like code in that language, in another language, is try to do interview questions as much as possible. So for instance, let me just do this. So in here, this should just call, so for info, if it's the log level is in info, all you need to do is just call info with that message. Great. Then what? Do they have a comment? Yep, they do. Then in here, I want to just call warn with that message. Then in here, I want to call error with that message, right? So let me just see how calling functions works in Rust. Rust function call. Yep, you just call another function. Parameters, you just pass it, whatever. Okay, so that should be fine. Get statements and expressions, that's fine. I don't want to run it here because I know I'm going to have errors when it actually hits one of these. So next thing we want to do is just return whatever that is. So because it's returning a string, I can just do Control-Shift-K to remove the current line I'm on, and you return in brackets, and then it would be the thing in square brackets, and then the name of the function. So in this one, it'll be info for the info function space, and then the colon, and then the value that you want to pass it. So message. So how do you do interpolation in Rust? Interpolation is just, oh, you want to add a string to a current in as a placeholder in something. So this is saying you want to do format like this. Rust has string formatting. Or implicit named argument person. Because I already have a value, I can just add it in. So I can just do angle brackets and then message. Let me just check I don't need a colon at the end of this. Pattern match Rust. Pattern matches. do not seem to require a semicolon at the end, whereas this will. So if I just copy this, Control-Shift-K to remove that, Control-V to paste, tab, remove this extra line, change this to warning, I'm assuming. And then, is it warning? I'm assuming it's warning. If it's not, I'll find out when I actually like run the thing. And then this one, again, indentation is a bit funky. Whoops. Accidentally opened up developer console. Control-Shift-K. And then this one should say error. Cool, run this. We received the following error. Student did not upload cargo log. This may have been caused by the following errors. Match log level. Let me see pattern match. Okay. Okay. That point. Okay. Let me see what they've done for this one, because I don't understand what's wrong. Solutions. I'm just going to go to the newest one. This one, log level. Oh, okay. Basically, colon, and I'm assuming that it's fine to just have in. Yeah, that's fine. And then they've done it as level. I'm so stupid. Do I even need to have this? Let me just check. Okay, yeah, I'm just stupid. Okay, hang on. Let me show you. Log, level, colon. Log, level, colon. Let me check and see if you guys are able to see this solution without, if my head's not in the way. Let me check. Can I scroll down? How can I do this so that you guys can see what I'm doing? Editor, online only. Yeah, are you guys able to see that? No. Online Rust only. Leave. Because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. Tools. Config. Orientation. Or something. Vertical. Code ID online with code editor on left, on right. Because I know my face cam blocking. Code sandbox, no. Okay, you know what? I'll just like find something. Basically, so the code I wrote here is completely fine. Like it technically is correct. What I've stupidly done is where it has log level. Let me see if you guys can see that. Will you guys be able to see that? Let me see. I'm able to move my face cam. Whoops. I moved my face cam just so that you guys can see. Okay, let me move the code into the face cam. No. Ah, you know what? I just realized I could do something. Okay, let me hide that and let me hide the overlay. Cool. Okay, now you guys will be able to see it. So, in here, basically, the way that it works is, what I was doing was I was calling log level here instead of actually calling level, because the function is level, but you define the type of that function next to it. So it's level colon log level. Log level is the type, whereas level is the actual parameter. So you need to pass the match the actual parameter, right? That's the first thing I done wrong. The second thing I done wrong was I just had the actual name of the parameter in the enum here. Obviously, the code can't find it anywhere because it's going to be looking for that type definition or something, because it automatically assumes it's a type. What you need to do is tell it where to find it. So the way to tell Rust that, oh, this is a type inside of something, you do the name of the thing that it's inside of, ::info. So this is saying, find whatever log level it is, and then look inside of it, and you should find info. So before, we had one where it was like, hang on, I'll show you my solution to the other one for Rust. This one, I believe. It's in this one, I think. No, that's Hello World. It'd be nice if I remember which one had it. Hang on, my iterations. No. It's somewhere. I've done it in one of them, hang on. My iterations. Here we are. So, like for this, yeah, when we're trying to get speed, we're first checking float, the float64 type, and we're asking it for whatever is inside. So we're asking float64 if we can find a name inside of that whole like type. From is a function inside of float64 where you can pass it speed or whatever integer, unsigned integer, whatever you want to pass it, to convert it to a float64 type, right? This is something similar. All we're doing is saying, check log level and see if you can find info. If you find info, send whatever message is to the info function. And that's all we've done. And then here, we're returning a string which has info, well, the name of the function in angle brackets, in square brackets, and then message using string interpolation inside of the actual string. So if you run the test, in pb info string expected a string. Whoops. And believe I do and here. Run tests. No. Try using a version.to string, expect a struct. Oh, whoops. Is that not a string? Rust return string. I could probably enable my overlays again, actually. There we are. Proper way to return a new string in Rust. Return whatever and string and str. That says and str, but what we're expecting is a string. So I'm assuming because this is just saying in Rust to return to string, return.to underscore string, whoops, underscore string. I'm assuming if I just grab this, bonk it on the end of each one, it will convert it to a string. 6 tests failed. Okay, emit error panic at assertion failed. Left equals right. :measures this full. So that's correct, but the actual message I want didn't interpolate. So string interpolation Rust. Does Rust support Ruby-like string interpolation? Rust has string formatting. In Rust version, there's no additional repetition, but you must explicitly recall the format keyword. Has been accepted but not yet implemented. The proposed syntax is, oh, it's not implemented yet. You can take a bunch of captures that identifies and format strings. This lets you do stuff like this. Okay, so what I've done is correct. It's just that I need to do format with this, right? And then like this at the end. I don't even know if I need the to string at the end anymore, because technically I'm just saying format this string with whatever I passed it. Format that like this. Format that, whoops, like this. It should work now. If not, then I might need to add a to string at the end, but that should work. Yeah. So all I did was if you see it on here, it's saying that you need to pass format and then brackets surrounding the actual string you want with a string interpolation for the variable that you want to pass to this string. So that's all I've done here, but without assigning it to a variable, because all I'm doing is just returning. So if I click submit, that's mark it as complete, confirm, show me more. Okay, so now I'm able to access other stuff, and yeah, that's fine. Let's go on to number 2. Okay, so this is saying, given 2 lists, determine if the first list is contained within the second list. If the second list is contained within the first list, if both lists are contained within each other, or if none of these are true. Specifically, a list A is a subset of list B if dropping 0 or more elements from the front of B and 0 or more elements from the back of B, you get a list that's completely equal to A. Examples: A is 1, 2, 3, B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is a sublist of B. Okay. A 3, 4, 5, B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is a sublist of B. Yeah, that makes sense because you have 3, 4, 5 inside of B. 3, 4, B. Yep, that's true. Those are true. So A is a superlist of B. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A is not a superlist or sublist or equal to B. Huh. I'm not sure, because this doesn't even give us like a tutorial or like an actual like thing of, these are hints. Let me check the solutions in this actually. Solutions, okay. So this says equal, sublist, superlist, unequal. So that's outdated. Most recent, because we're cheating today. Okay, that's bloody complicated. That's complicated too. I just want to see one that someone's like done it, but like it's not bad. My guy, why is there so much code? What the hell? Okay, so this one looks okay. Astaghfirullah. Let me just get all of this. Okay. This one is using a comparison. Okay, let me copy this and then try to understand it. Doesn't import anything. Okay, so Shift K. Okay, so use comparison : star. So that's basically saying use the comparison library, which is just this enum, and import everything from comparison. So we just want to get equal, sublist, superlist, and unequal. We don't really need to call them individually. Just by using this line, we get all of them, right? Match a.len and b.len. Where has this dude defined a.len and b.len? So instead of a, this is just underscore first underscore list, and then b is underscore second underscore list. Yeah, .len, that's fine. So we're saying match the length of the first list and the length of the second list, right? So we're trying to get the length of both lists, right? So if both lists are 0, then they're equal. If 0 and underscore, then it's a sublist, right? If underscore and 0, then superlist. Okay, so that's basically saying if both of them are 0, like there's nothing in each list, then they're both equal, right? If there's nothing in the first list, but there is like a value in the second list, then it's a sublist. If there's a value in the first list, but no items in the second list, then it's a superlist. Then you have M and N, right? Then you have 2 conditions on 15 and 16, M and N. If the length of the first list is greater than the length of the second list, then it goes to if underscore first underscore list dot windows bracket n dot any v equals b. So this is second underscore list, superlist else unequal. Okay, so this is basically saying if the first list, Windows N, any VV equals second list. If any of the values in the first list are in the second list, and the first list is greater than the second list, then the first list is a super list. Otherwise, they're unequal. So if none of the values in the first list are in the second list, but the first list is larger than the second list, then they are unequal. That makes sense. Then you have mn again on line 16. If m is less than n, so if the first list is smaller than the second list, and let me just check that it didn't. Okay, so that's underscore first list, and then this one is underscore second underscore list. Okay, so this is underscore second. So if the second list, if any of the values of the second list are in the first list, then the first list is a sublist because it's smaller than the second list. Otherwise, they are they are unequal. And then for the last condition, if both of them return an error, I believe, if the first list is equal to the second list, return equal, otherwise return unequal. There we are. Goddamn. Show me more exercises. Syllabus. So that's the second one. And then the third one. Starting editor. Pick the best hands from a list of poker hands. See Wikipedia point overview of poker hands. How? Okay, I understand now. They basically, like, it gives you help for the first one, but then it just expects you to know everything else. Which is like, cool, great, whatever. But if I don't understand anything, and I'm trying to learn it, not that great. I want to find one that's just like only one function. Because if it's one function, then that explains everything just in one function. If it's using multiple functions, then I don't see the point in actually doing it, because it's trying to handle things in multiple functions. And I don't think it's necessary to handle something in multiple functions. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head that if you're trying to do something and you've coded it, you should be able to handle it in just one function. Yeah, it might not be the most efficient thing, but to answer this, you shouldn't need to use multiple functions just to handle this. So when we start. You know what, I might just come back to this. Start an editor. Does this have instructions? No, it doesn't. Given a person's allergy score, determine whether or not they're allergic to a given item and their full list of allergies. An allergy test produces a single numeric score which contains the information about all allergies the person has that they were tested for. The list of items and their value that were tested are: eggs is 1, peanuts 2, shelf is 4, strawberries 8, tomato 16, chocolate 32, pollen 64, cats 128. So if Tom is allergic to peanuts and chocolate, his score is 34. So it's just using binary, I'm assuming. Now, given that the score of 34, your program should be able to say whether Tom is allergic to any of those allergens listed above, or the allergens Tom is allergic to. A given score may include allergens not listed above. Allergens that score 256, 512, 1024. Program should ignore those components of the score. For example, if the allergen is 257, your program should only report eggs. Okay, so I'm assuming what I can do is I can just do what's it called? Modulus Actually, I want to check the solution on this. Solutions. Mustard, this one. Implement allergens. Okay. This is an enum that has equals 1 to 0. Okay, I'm just gonna walk through my head what I was thinking. Basically, given the score, construct a new allergy struct. Determine if the patient is allergic to the allergen. A new allergy struct. Okay, so if I go to mustard, then look at this. Const allergies, pub struct, allergies, allergens. So all it's done is it has a struct, right? So pub structs allergies, right? Pub struct allergies, which has allergens colon U32, right? Allergens U32, cool. Then you've got the new allergens N. Okay, so pub FN new and yep, allergies, that's self. Couldn't I just do self bracket self allergens N? Hang on. Self colon allergies U32 classes in Rust. I'm not sure anymore. Because it's saying self, but this is saying allergies. I want to see one that does self. Pub self, allergies, X as U8. Why? This is medium. That's hard. Medium, hard, medium. What level is this? Medium. How much cheating did I do on this? Yeah, I done cheating. For this one, how much cheating did I do? Basically no cheating except for this match bit because I've done the match wrong. You know what? I'm gonna do the easy ones and then just try to like muddle my way through because my brain is completely bad. How am I? I don't even know. Generally, don't even know. Online is not available for this exercise. So this exercise. Oh my god. Can't even do an exercise online. Stop. Alright, let's try methods. This one. Alright, cool. You're working on implementing a help launcher system. As part of that, you need to keep it code. You'll start with the stop function and an empt block. Okay, your goal is to implement the stop out methods on the user struct defined in the implement block. Okay, for example, a new method should return an instance of the user struct with the specified name and weight. Okay, so I'm assuming I just do. It doesn't even have like a thing. Anyway, return user bracket name colon name age weight. I'm assuming. Return self dot name. I don't know, maybe you know when you have no idea what you're doing and you're just hoping that things go well. How? And self a self type with similar name exists, no as a compilation of self. Return self set panic and not implemented. Okay, let's implement the ones I do know how to do, right? Return and self dot age. Then this one is return and self dot weight, right? So if I run these tests, that should work. And self dot age expected U32 because of and self expected found and U32. Okay, so this one should just be self dot age and expected F32 found F and F32. Okay, that should run. Yep. Now test set age and test set weight. So if I do what the hell? Okay, cool. And then it should return self dot age. How the hell? Return self bracket age colon new underscore age. First assign new value to object. Yeah. Vec3, okay. Sub magnitude dot, okay. Normalize. Ownership strikes again. Okay. Mutable references, self.magnitude, self.x equals self.x times 1. Okay, so I just literally need to do self.age equals new underscore age, right? And then self.weight equals new underscore weight. I have no idea how I've done this. Do I even need to do this return? Yeah, I do. Return. That was the bookiest thing I've ever done in my life. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even cheat for the first time. Astaghfirullah. How? I don't even know. Which one can I do now? I can't do that one because I literally have no idea. This one. Return self bracket determine if the patient is allergic to, what was it? Is there a way to like reset this? Yeah, revert to exercise start. Okay. Run self bracket allergy struct. So pub struct allergies, and then I'd have what was it? It was like allergen or some shit. Allergens colon U32, right? And then inside here, I just do self aller, because they're both the same, and then I just do allergens colon score. Shouldn't it be like that? Because they're both all the same thing. Run test. Allergies defined multiple times. Allergies. Let me Control Shift K this. Wait. You colon score as U32. Allergy struct has no field name allergens. Allergens U32 allergens. Rust define public variable. Could it just be let allergens? And then allergens score as U32. I want to find one that kind of explains it without having like an allergy struct, because the allergy struct doesn't make sense. Self allergies X as U8. Self allergies then it has score as U32. Run. Allergies. I don't know. Lowest. Pub score allergy score U32. No, that's not. Implement allergies. Allergies score. Allergies score U32. I'm Bath, man. I've never been more bathed in my life. How? How did it come to this self-score? So what? It's just on pub, struct, allergies, score, U32. Right? Then all it's done is pass score on here. But it's saying it's defined multiple times. It is. You know what? I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. No clue whatsoever. 1, 2, 2. How I don't have accident? How? Implement a clock that handles time without dates. You should be able to add and subtract minus times to it. Subtract minutes to it. 2 clocks that represent the same time should be equal to each other. You will also need to implement .2 string for the clock struct. We will be using do you implement for the clock struct. Then try implementing this page. I have no idea. You know what? Yeah. How many have I done today? Just today, how many have I done? Allergies, poker, sublist. See all rust exercise. Because I only planned to do bloody like 3 today. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have no idea. Maybe 3. Maybe have I done 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the same. These are different. Okay, I've done 3. You know what? You know what? Okay, cool. Camera's working now. You know what? Yeah. That's gonna be it for today for us. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Like, normally it gives you like a bunch of instructions and it tells you, oh, this is a task and what you're supposed to do in it, and it's supposed to give you hints and stuff. And I don't know why it's not there. I'm guessing it's to make you like search for it, but I just end up looking at the solutions and getting more confused. Honestly, if you have any tips about learning Rust and like trying to understand it better, please drop it out in the comments. Just looking at like the number of exercises that there are, I'm pretty sure this will basically make me do all of the exercises. Not all of them, but the majority of them. But yeah, I'll try to do these on camera, definitely. Because they're actually a part of it, I'm not going to finish the series until I've actually finished the exercises. At least all of the exercises that are displayed on the screen. If I do cheat, I'll cheat, but I need to understand it myself, because like, that's why I didn't complete these 2 or these ones, because literally I don't understand it and I don't want to just complete it without trying to understand what I've written. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment down below if you have any tips on how to learn Rust, how to answer these exercises, or like any other programming tutorials you want me to do, any languages you want me to learn, if you want me to work through any of the exercises, like a specific exercise or something. Please leave a comment on the exercise you want me to do. Don't know why my camera keeps going like that. Hang on. My camera stopped working. That's great. But yeah. This is such a scuffed video today. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's come back now. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below for any tutorial you want me to do or exercise or whatever. please comment down below if you have any ideas of other content you would like me to do. Like, subscribe, unlike if you dislike if you didn't like it, like the video if you liked it, subscribe, all that nonsense. And yeah, thanks for watching.